on the side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We're about to see a kickoff as we jump back in here during the first quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
I kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Fielded at the 11. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
3rd down, give to Brown. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gun. Cut. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 by.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
A little screen pass for Judkins. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Okay, break.
Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go, Judkins. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line.
Stop. 180.
Burrow on 1st down. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at
180.
the 24-yard line.
Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it down the sideline. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready?
Burrow now on 1st down. The left side, caught by Higgins. And is taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
10 at the 24-yard line.
180. Lights up. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he got what he could there, calling it about 4 yards on 1st down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Burrow picking up the pace.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 21. Browns nothing. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed. So a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. To the air on first down. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Back at the 40-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. To throw now with Sanders. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Come on. Get.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. He danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
It's caught. Chase has it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all...
Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The second look confirms that initial call. Zach Taylor's challenge unsuccessful. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Judkins on first down. Now he's past the 25. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On a slant, complete to Jeudy. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Sanders setting the pass. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and your special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
The Bengals and Ja'Marr Chase about to take over on offense once again. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down.
Here we go. Shot.
First down, Burrow to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 1, ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Ja'Marr Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Round 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half.
Here we go. Set. Nice.
Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
Get it. 60 bites.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out in the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. No, we can't even pretend to be surprised at this point, Brock. They've been playing such a great game, and that safety joining an impressive list of big plays that they have had.
Yeah, this lead has been built on so many different types of plays. Kate, why not add a safety to the mix as well?
Put 2 on the board. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices.
Here we go.
Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He fires one deep down. That's caught at the 25. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
He's just set.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You got to keep
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
4 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Brown on first and goal. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go. What is that?
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
70 Timberwolves.
Putting a receiver in motion. And go play action for Sanders. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no run connected. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. And getting a screen pass for Judkins. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. Third down.
7 yards.
To the air on third and long. He lofts it deep right side. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They're working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line pass.
And the Bengals first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
9 yards. That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
For Chase Brown.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now give up the middle to Piron. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
One play action here. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To throw now is Sanders. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit.
Ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Judkins running between the tackles. And he has this one past the 50, and they start downhill into Bengals territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Another one for Judkins. They get there to take him down right around the 41. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
Come on, come on.
Another gain to Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. To the air on first down, Sanders. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you,
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Burrow now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Burrow picking up the pace.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's get set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of...
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed?
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Bengals get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. McPherson at the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. They try to trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Now Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Ready, set.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's caught by Tillman. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Blue check.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Smith ready.
Real here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Catch made left side by Judy. And this one's worked down at the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
From the gun, Gabriel. Now here he goes. Will Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Bengals into the nickel set. 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. What is that? Side.
They're going to pass it here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Nearly an interception on that play, and now it's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Gun.
First and 10
Stop.
at the 33.
Hey, Ken. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. Now along the sideline by Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. We saw undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Here we go.
First and
Right,
goal
Eddie.
at the 4-yard line.
Stop.
Brown. He will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.